Hi everybody, my name is Danae Hall. Today is November 9th and we are going to be doing the sheep heart dissection. So I have it right here. I just have to get it out of the package, rinse it off, and then we'll get started. So after looking around with my probe, I found we have the intraventricular sulcus right here going down the middle, divides it in half. And then we have back here we have the aorta. So this piece is one of the larger openings right in the back there. Next to it here we have these two, and they connect together, and they are the right and left pulmonary arteries. So they're a little bit larger as well, and they go right down into the right ventricle at the very bottom. So the other piece that goes into the right ventricle is right, let's look, lost it, there we go, right here, and this is the superior vena cava. We know that because it goes down into the right ventricle with the pulmonary arteries. And then next to it over here we have this piece, and this goes down into the left atrium, and it also connects to this piece right here. So since it's connecting and it's also going to right atrium, we know that these are the left pulmonary veins. And so the next thing is the right pulmonary veins, and that's right here. We stick it through right here, and you can see that it connects. Also connects down this way over to the right, to the left atrium. So meaning that these are the right pulmonary veins. So the next step is to cut into the left side of the heart. So we're going to be cutting into the left atrium and the left ventricle. And so I have my probe right here. This is in the right pulmonary veins that go right into the left atrium. Alright, so we have just cut open the left side of the heart here. So I'm just going to retrace my steps using this probe to show you what we're looking at. So if I come in right here, which is where the left pulmonary veins come in to the left of it, to the left atrium, then I'm going to come in right here, and when I open it up, you can see that it's right in this area, this darker colored area right in here, and then right on the other side as well, it's right in that darker colored area right there. So that's where the left atrium is. And then to look at the left ventricle, we'll just go down right from the aorta, pushing my probe down, and then open up the heart, and you can see where the probe is right here in the back. That's where the left ventricle is. So that's the entire area of the back there. Another thing we can see from right here and the inside of the left ventricle is these very stringy pieces on the side. These are called chordae tendineae, and this is where the papillary muscles are attached to. So you can kind of see there's a little bump right here. There's a little bump right here, and then there's strings coming off of that. This is where the papillary muscles are going to attach. Now we are done with the left side. We're going to come over and cut into the right side right about here and look at the right atrium, which is right up here, and the right ventricle, which is going to be down near the apex here. So if we come in from this side, which is the superior vena cava, we're going to come right into the top area here, which is the right atrium. So if we come in this way, we're coming from the right atrium, and if we come in from this side right here, this piece, which is the left pulmonary artery, we're going to drop right down into here, which is the right ventricle. So you can kind of tell right there is the right ventricle. And when we look, we see a lot of this chordae tendineae right in here, these little stringy pieces. And so these are all actually the tricuspid valve. They're holding up the tricuspid valve, which separates the right atrium from the right ventricle. So ventricle down here, atrium up here, and the tricuspid valve is right in between. So I think my cut into the right side of the heart, we were able to see a lot better view of the right atrium, the ventricle, the chordae tendineae, and the tricuspid valve than we were on the left side with the bicuspid valve especially. But that is the end of the sheep heart dissection.